Hello, second graders. This is Mrs. Heyman. I'm going to help you with your purple packet again. Just like we've talked about before, I know you don't have a purple packet, but you're going to watch me do it and learn the things that we need to learn. So here it is, Wednesday. And like yesterday, I'm not going to do the contraction one with you. This is something we've done since the beginning of the year. So after you watch this video, you can do your own answer on that line like you did yesterday. All right, but let's move on to this part. Circle the correct meaning. Again, I'm going to pretend like I can't even say that word. It's just so new to me, but I think I can figure out what the word is and what it means by paying attention to the clues in the sentence, right? So it says, Dad laughed when Lila played a blank on him. So the choices are a lesson, a joke, a song. Now, what did our sentence mention? Dad laughed. Well, it's got to be something that makes him happy, right? Something that would make him laugh. Don't jokes most of the time make people laugh? Let's see if this makes sense. Dad laughed when Lila played a joke on him. Seems like it's a word that could go in that spot. So the word here must mean the same as joke. And if I sound that one out, that would be the word prank. All right. Now on to our run-on sentence work. Remember, we don't want to have run-on sentences because they just go on and on and on. And we should have put end marks. End marks to stop one complete thought before starting the next. So they already gave us a hint that we're just needing to find two separate sentences because it says, where should you put the two periods? We definitely know one of them will go here because it is the end of all of the writing, right? So let's read and listen, see how we can find maybe two different things being said. Said the girl colored this picture. She is a good artist. I can tell something that's helping me here. We're talking about a girl, and a little later on, we talk about her again, and it's by using the word she. So I think that's a clue. Lots of times our sentences start with who the sentence is about, and we are mentioning the girl for who the sentence is about for the first part, but then we're saying she, the same girl, but it is a different way to get a sentence started. Lots of times the beginning part of a declarative sentence like this is a person or a thing. So let's see how this would sound. The girl colored this picture. She is a good artist. That sounds good. Well, remember, if you put an end mark, the very next thing is always a capital. So I'm almost going to make them, looks like they're overlapping each other, but that's just how connected those ideas are. When one sentence ends and the next one begins, it goes end mark capital, end mark capital. So we have our capital and our end mark on the second sentence, but we better check the first. They did not capitalize the beginning of this sentence. Let's fix that. Oh, and look at this. Isn't this a spelling mistake? I think they're talking about a girl, but it looks a little bit more like grill. That's because of that tricky sound getting out of order. Grill is G-R-I-L-L, but they needed to put the R-I in that order. I know that's a little bit high, so it's spelled G-I-R-L. That's fixed. Let's look for our long I sound words again. Circle the words with the long I sound. I think I'll underline them. It's a little easier for me. I know how silent E is working in like, and I'm seeing silent E here. That's the word white. So I will underline that. That has I, white. I see along a silent E in this word. Is this the word bride? You bet. Do you remember yesterday we were reminded of the IGH pattern? So wouldn't this be the word knight, like a knight in shining armor? And there's another IGH down here. This would be the word bright. Now, here's a couple words that have I's, but they're I's by themselves, not like a silent E helping, not like an IGH or a vol team. So could it be I? Could this say film? Doesn't sound like a word. Maybe it's short I. Yeah, film. Oh yeah, that's a word. Oh, and this word. I know I would want to break the syllable right there between those two consonants. So I would have my first syllable say ig, igloo. That's short I. So we won't underline any others. Finally, our little fake dictionary entry, and we are still focusing on the entry word break. Everything here is talking about break, how to pronounce break, the part of speech break is a verb. It's something you can do. You can say, I can break, and then you could say more. The top part of the page mentions guide words that follow the alphabetical order rules, meaning break is between these two words. But we have something different to think about. Which definition fits the sentence? So words can have more than one meaning. We looked at some examples of that earlier this week in our online dictionary, and they number them. There's 1, 2, 3 definitions or meanings of break. We have to figure out which one fits this sentence. The sentence says, you might break a leg if you fall out of a tree. Well, let's look at our choices. Number 1 says to separate something into pieces by dropping it. I want to keep thinking. Number 2, to disobey the law. Break the law. Oh yeah, I've heard of breaking the law. That's a different kind of a thing. You might not have parts or pieces. You might be speeding or not stopping at a stop sign or something. Let's keep thinking. Number 3, to crack or split a bone by injuring it. Oh, break a bone. That's something that can happen too. Wouldn't that fit what we're talking about? You might break a leg. We're talking about breaking and splitting a bone by injuring it. Yep, our definition that goes with this sentence is about number 3. Now remember, we have a little bit more to do with this task, and it is the contraction work. And that is simply one question that is in your Google Classroom assignment. And you just have to click on the line and type the correct contraction and then submit, and your work will show up for your teacher to see, and we'll know that you are getting the hang of contractions, and I'm sure you will. So good luck with that, and get a hold of us if you have any questions. Thanks.